Hey guys, welcome to Pepcoding. In today's lecture, we are going to solve this problem. Find all anagrams in a string. Okay, so you are given two strings S1 and S2. You have to find the count of S2's anagram that are present in S1. Also, you have to print the start indices of such anagrams in S1. Okay, so first of all, let's talk about anagram. What is an anagram? Okay, so here I am taking two strings. Let's say ABC and CAB. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to check how many times a character is present in this string. Okay, so I can see from here that A is present one times and B, I'm talking about this string right now. Okay, so and B is present, B is also present one time. Okay, so let's take here A, B, B, C and B, C, A, B. Okay, and B is present how many times? B is present two times and C is present one time. Okay, so I'm going to check now this second word. Okay, now I'm going to check the second string. Okay, so B is present how many times in this string? I can see B is present two times. That is fine, that is correct. It is it. We just have to compare these two strings and we have to just check how many times the character is coming here. Okay, so B is present two times and C is present here one time, and so it's correct. This was of string 1 and we are just checking that whether it's correct or false. Okay, and A is present one time. Sorry, it was C now. So C and A are present one time. Okay, so that means this is the anagram of this. What actually anagram means that you can write this string using this string's letter. Okay, you just have to arrange the characters. Okay, and you can form this string. Okay, that is an anagram. Fine. So now I hope that you know the word anagram, that what actually anagram means. Okay, so now let's see that what we are going to do in this question. Okay, so we have provided this string s2. Okay, so what we are going to do, we will be firstly taking a map. Okay, we are going to take a map. How we'll be doing this question, that if you want to, let's say if you want to compare two strings, let's say it was BAC, you will be putting you will be doing what, you will be pushing every character, you will be adding every character in this, in one hash map. Okay, you will be adding every character in one hash map. That means A1, B1 and C1, and you will be creating another map, and you will be pushing these characters in this also. So B1, A1 and C1, and at last what you have to do, you just have to compare these two maps, and if they are if they are equal, that means they its keys, firstly its keys must be equal. That means its keys must be same as this map. Okay, and its values should also be equal respectively. Okay, fine. So I hope now I hope now you get that what we are going to do here. We just have to push them in hash we just have to add them in maps, and we just have to do what, we just have to compare them. Okay, so now what we are going to do here, see, so we have to do what, let's read the question again. You have to find the count of S2's anagrams that are present in S1. Okay, so S2's anagram, that means how we are going to do, firstly let's add the characters of this in this map. Okay, so let's say this is M1 map. So A is coming one time and B is coming one time and C is coming one time. Okay, so what we will be going to do, we'll be just finding some substring. Let's say we're going to find the some substring. Let's say I am here, I have taken this substring. Okay, and I am going to check, and I am going to add this string in the map. Okay, so E will be 1 and B will be what, 1, and A will be also 1, and now I'm going to compare this. These are wrong right now, but this is how we have to do this question. And okay, so one more thing, that what we can't do is, we can't do this thing. See, I have taken B from here, I have taken A from here, and I have taken C from here. Okay, I can't do this. I have to do what, I have to just take three size string. Okay, because its size is also 3, so I have to just create a window, or I just have to find some window. Let's say its size is 3, then I am going to pick this 3 characters, and I am going to check, but the character must be continuous. Okay, so initially what we will be going to do is, see, we will be just using the same approach. What, firstly acquire and then release. Okay, so we'll be having two pointers here. This will be I and this will be j. Initially they are at -1. Then I am going to firstly acquire, and I am going to acquire till when, till I'll be getting 3 characters. Okay, now I am having 3 characters, and now I'm going to now one by one I am going to push them in another map. Okay, so this is, let's say, map 2. Okay, so firstly let's shift these. Okay, now Okay, so this is map 2. Okay, so now what I'm going to do here, I'm going to push. Okay, C is coming one time, B is coming one time, and A is coming one time. Okay, so when I get this, like how many anagrams are there in this string, that we have to check only. Okay, so now I found here one, so I'm now going to compare these two. Okay, I can see that these two maps are equal, so I can, and I will be initializing a variable, let's say count from 0, and now whenever I get equal maps, then I'm going to update it, and also I'm going to do what, I'm going to create an answer string, and I'm going to update what, I'm going to add the starting index, so starting index of the starting string. Okay, yeah, so what I'm going to do here, see, so it's 0 here. Okay, 0 has been started from here, so I'm going to add 0 here. Fine. Yeah, so after this, what I'm going to do, I'm going to add and release. We have to do what, our strategy, what was what, firstly we acquire, and then we get to release. Now in this, what we'll be doing, we'll be acquiring and releasing at the same time. Why? Whenever we get the window, let's say we here we got the window of 3 length. Okay, now what we'll be doing here, I'll be acquiring one and I'll be releasing one. That's why we are doing it, because we'll be maintaining a window gap here. Okay, let's say it's of 3 length, then we'll be getting 3 length. Okay, so here I added E first, let's say, yeah, so I want to add E first, and I want to delete this C. Okay, so E is of 1. Okay, 1, so I can do this thing. Okay, E is 1 time, now C has been removed from here. Okay, so are these equal now? No, these are not equal, so I can't do anything. If they are not equal, then I have to do what, I just have to continue my strategy. Okay, so now I want to acquire, and now I'm going to release. Okay, so B and B I have added and B I have released. That will make no difference in this map. Okay, so next time I'm going to acquire A, that means A will be having count 2, and I'm going to remove it. It will be again same, sorry, then there will be no count. That means if I'm going to acquire and I'm going to delete the same thing, then there will be A, E, B, A, only one. Okay, so now I'm going to release E, and I'm going to add B. So I'm going to add B here, and E was 1 only, so I'm going to remove this. Fine. So after this, I'm going to do what, I'm going to do the same thing, and this is invalid. Okay, this isn't valid. So, and because these maps are, we have to just check both of the maps every time, and whenever we are acquiring and releasing. Okay, so here I have added A, and I am going to delete B. Okay, so A is 1, and I'm going to delete B. That will be 1. Okay, B will be, wait, I have deleted B, that means B will be 0 here. Okay, fine. So A, B, A. Wait. Let me tell you what we have done here. Okay, so E was 1. Okay, and this B, A, B. Wait. Yeah, so we were here. E was 1, B was 1, and A was 1. Okay, so now I'm going to do what? I'm going to acquire B, and I'm going to remove E. So here what happened, I have deleted this E, and I have changed my B to 2. Okay, now these are not equal. We have to do what? We have to just remove B first. Okay, I have removed B. Now my B's count is 1, and A will be 2. So here is A. A is 2, B is 1. These are not equal, so nothing will happen. Okay, so we'll be doing what? Again the same thing. Release, acquire. So here I'm going to do what? I'm going to create. Okay, here I'm going to, I have released A. So A is 1 now, and B was 1, and now C has came new, and C is 1. So now we are going to check these maps. Now we are going to compare, and you can see from it that these two maps are equal. So what we'll be doing here, we will be updating our answer. I'm going to increase my account to I'm going to increase my account, and I'm going to add to my answer what I'm going to add. I'm going to add this, that when I'm going to when the string has been started, it means J plus 1. Okay, J plus 1, that is, okay, this is J and this is that. So J plus 1 is what? J is the sum 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 plus 1 is 6. So now my answer is this right now. Okay, this string. Okay, so now I'm going to do the same thing again. I'm going to remove B, I'm going to add D. So B is 0 here. I'm going to remove B, then I'm going to add D, and these two are not equal, so I just don't have to do anything. I just have to do nothing. So here it's not equal, so again I have to iterate. Okay, now when I is equals to whatever the length of the string is, so we don't have to do anything, we just have to come out from the loop. Okay, so this is how we are going to find our answer, and we just have to print count, and after this we just have to print our answer. That means whatever the string is. Okay, so now let's try to code this, and you'll be getting better picture when we'll be coding this. Okay, come. So now let's code this. Okay, so initially what we are going to do here, we are going to create two unordered maps. Okay, so here it is, unordered map. Okay, so and keys are of character and the values are of integer, and I am going to name it as smap for a string and pmap for p string. Okay, yes, wait, yes. So here I have created smap and pmap. Okay, so now the first thing what I'm going to do is for int I equals to 0, I'm going to fill my first pmap. Okay, because I want to compare pmap with smap. Okay, and also smap. Also I'm going to, firstly what we are doing here, we have to add all the keys to pmap and smap. Okay, okay, so p dot size, and here I plus plus. Okay, so char of ch will equal to p of I here. Okay, so if I want to add something, firstly I want to check if something is present or not. Okay, so firstly what I'm going to see here is present or not, keys are present or not. So pmap dot find, first of all I'm going to check, find whatever the character is. If it's not equal to map dot, not map, pmap dot end. Okay, if it's not equal to pmap dot end, but actually it means that it's having it is contained, that means ch key is already in this map. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is pmap, I'm going to update it. Okay, c plus equal to 1. Okay, else what I'm going to do, else I'm going to map the key pmap to 1. Okay, so this is how we are going to add it. Okay, so now we have added. Fine, so now we are going to do the same thing for smap. Okay, but we are going to till when we have to create the window of same size. Okay, so I am iterating till pmap only. Okay, but I'll be changing here p to s of I. Okay, rest of the thing will be same. Okay, so after filling the maps, what I'll be doing, I'll be firstly initializing a count variable with 0 and one vector, because I want to maintain the count. Why I am doing this, because I want to print the count also, that how many anagrams were there. Fine, so yes, so I am also creating an vector, a vector of answer, that means a vector of integer, because at last I want to also print the indices, starting indices of the anagrams of p in s. Okay, in string s. Okay, and here I am going to initialize my I equals to whatever p dot size or length. Okay, okay, so why I'm doing this, because initially what I did, let's say my characters were this a b. Okay, so initially what I did, I added this to pmap, this is my s and this is my p. Let's say I added this to pmap, my pmap is like this right now, a1 b1, and I also added these two in my smap. My smap is right now like this, a1 and b1, and now my I is here, and I am going to now see what I'm going to do. Fine, yeah, so now let's see what. Okay, so yes, I was here. Yeah, so I'm going to write, see, while my I is less than s dot size. Fine, so whenever I am entering in this loop, first of all I'm going to check, whether my maps are equal or not. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'll be writing a function compare later. Firstly I am going to, I am having a faith that it will do its work. This function will do its work. Okay, so here I am passing what, two maps, pmap and smap. Okay, yeah, so if it's correct, then what I'm going to do, I'm going to firstly increase my count, that means my maps are equal. Okay, and I'm going to push what, answer dot pushback. Push what I have to do here, I have to push back what, the indices, starting indices. Okay, so what will be the starting indices? I minus p dot length or p dot size, whatever it is. Okay, yeah. So here I have also stored my indices. Okay, so after this, what I have to do, first of all, first thing what I have to do here is, first thing is to add. Okay, I'm going to add here something. I'm going to, that means what, acquire and release. Our strategy was what, we have firstly, we have to first acquire and then we have to release. Okay, so here I am declaring character ch to add. That means character to add is equal to what, s of I. Okay, here now we have to work on string s and map of s. Okay, s map and string s. Okay, so here now what are we doing, now if I want to add something, then I have to copy this lines. Okay, yeah, if something is present, and it will be s map everywhere. Okay, here it's also s and here it's also s, and if it's cha, wait, it's cha and cha, fine. Yeah, now if I want to remove something, what I am going to do, see, here I have added. Okay, now what I am going to do, let's say I want to remove, that means what, release the characters. Fine, so my character to remove chr will be equal to what, s of I minus p dot length. Okay, why I'm doing this, I'll tell you. Wait, p dot size or length, whatever. Okay, so let's say my string s was this. This is my s string a b c d b a. Okay, and my p string is a b. Okay, so what I'm going to do, let's say I was here. Okay, and its indices is what, 0 1 2, its indices. Okay, and it's equal. Okay, and I want to decrease it. What that means, I need this string. Okay, if it's correct or not, I can see that it's correct or not. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I need this now, I need this thing. Or if I want to remove something, what will be I be removing? Wait, let me tell you again. So what our strategy was, a b c d e. Okay, let's say I was here. Okay, so and my previous pointer is here. Okay, so first thing what I have to do, I'm going to add something. Okay, if I'm going to add something, I have to do what, I have to add from here and I have to remove from here, add from here and remove from here. Okay, so this is what we are going to do. Fine, so see now. Okay, so I have already added, so now I'm going to remove it, so it will be from I minus p dot size. Okay, so now I'm going to remove, that means in that map already it's present. Okay, chr will be equal to minus equals to 1. Fine, yep. So this was it, I think. And one more thing, uh yes, one more thing I'm going to do. What if my chr, wait, if my s map of chr is equals to 1. Okay, so then I'm going to do what, that means it has to be removed. Okay, so I'm going to remove that. So s map dot erase what, chr. Okay, yeah, so I have erased it. Else what we are going to do, else we are going to do the same thing. Okay, yeah, so this was it. And at last what I'm going to do, I want to I plus plus. Yeah, and one more thing after doing all this. Okay, so let's say, wait, yeah, after doing all this, let's say my this is f. So at last when I am here, let's say it was the length of p was it. Okay, so now at last I am here and my previous pointer will be here, that is what, I minus whatever the length of p is. Okay, so it will be here. But what about this thing, what about this string, this is not even checked, that this is its map is equal to that map or not. Okay, so we are going to check this string also after the while loop. Okay, so I'm just going to copy this same function here. So yeah, so this is, so after this what we are going to do. Okay, so firstly let's create the check function, that means compare function. Okay, so it will be of bool, right? Okay, boolean, and the name is compare. Fine, so here I am passing what, two maps, one is s map and another is what, wait, okay, z, and another is what, p map. So I'm copying it from here. Okay, so now what we are going to do, see, okay, so we have to compare this. Okay, so first of all I have to access the keys of the p map. Okay, so what I'm going to do here, I'm going to iterate in every key. How I'm going to do this? Auto, let's say X, and it's wait. Okay, yeah, so I'm going to access it from pmap. Okay, yes, so my key will be what, equal to what? Let's say my key is char key equals to x dot first. This is the syntax to get the keys. Okay, so now I am having key. Okay, now firstly I'll be checking about what I am going to check about this thing. I'm going to copy it from here. Okay, yeah, so and I'm going to do what, I'm going to create an integer value, because if I'm getting it, see what this actually means. Wait, yeah, so what this thing actually mean, and this is my key here. Wait, what this actually here is key. So this means that I have found the key. That means there is present this key. Okay, in smap there is a key which is of key. Okay, there is the key present. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to assign its value to this. Okay, so the value adjacent to key will be what, smap of whatever the key is. Okay, else my value will be equal to 0. And after this, what I'm going to do, I'm going to check whether this value is equal to or not, is equals to my pmap key, the value of okay, the value of key against pmap. Okay, so what I'm going to do, if it is not equal, then I am going to return false from here. Okay, and if everything is good, that means this function is correct, then that means every key is present, then I'm going to do what, I'm going to return true from here. Fine. Okay, so this is the function for my checking. Fine, it's fine, it's fine. Now let's do one thing, what we are going to do at last. Firstly we have to print what, we have to print the count. Okay, yes, okay, it's we are going to print count, and after this what we are going to do, we have to print that array also. So I equals to 0, so I was already initialized, I equals to 0, and I less than what, answer dot size, and I plus plus. Okay, so what we are going to do here, we are going to print it. Okay, so print answer of I and some space. Yeah, so let's try to run this and see if our code is correct. No, it is having some errors because the answer is 2 and 0 6. Okay, so let's see where we are wrong. Okay, okay, so yeah, yeah, here is the mistake, we haven't filled the HashMap, we just copied. Okay, here we have to do what, we have to do this. Okay, we have to fill our HashMap also. Now let's run this and see if, yeah, now it's working. And then now let's try to submit this. See, let's check if all the test cases are getting passed. 4 are passed, and 5 6 7 8 9. Okay, so all test cases are getting passed. I hope you understood this question. If you're having any doubt, please watch this video again, and if you like the video, please hit the like button, and please share and subscribe our channel. Okay guys, so we'll meet in the next video. Okay, bye bye, take care, see ya.